Hello, everyone. Welcome to Non-Members Only, a number one sports podcast for non-members. If you're a member, get out of here.
In this episode, stealing from Whole Foods, my reality TV application, and what drama we can expect during the Paralympics, according to our special guest.
Wow.
What's up, everybody? Happy National Get Over It Day. That's right. It's actually today, not last week. And
March
you know
9th.
You know what you can do about that? Get over it.
Yeah. Last time we were not getting over stuff. This week you have to get over it.
Yeah, you have to, actually, because it was us
Yeah.
that made a mistake, so you do have to get over it.
Right. And
And
also,
I'm already over it.
I've been over it.
I've been over it the second you told me about it.
Yeah. It was, stressful. You know, looking at calendars is hard sometimes.
It actually is, because it's all made up anyway. So what's real?
Nothing.
Every day could be National Get Over It Day, and every day could be March 1st.
Right. Time is a construct.
10 p.m. Who cares?
Yep. Yeah, there's no rules.
10 p.m. is my favorite time of day,
Why is that?
because that is the time where all the lights are dim or off. I put on my overnight lip stuff to make my lips not fall apart. And then I put on my cozy, like cushiony eye mask, like up on my forehead, ready to be pulled down. The
Yeah.
second that I put my Kindle down, I crawl into the blankets. I have my earplugs in. I know that I already practiced my Spanish, and I tuck myself in to read my book. And that book is, I read a chapter, glasses off, eye mask down. Man, it is like,
Lights out. Do you fall
lights
asleep
are
like right
already
away
out.
after that?
hell yeah. I am
Okay.
like, that chapter is done, and then it signals my brain to be like, you're already asleep. I would say within like 2 to 5 minutes, I'm out.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
My nightly routine is usually, I wouldn't say it's different every time. We're trying to get in the habit of reading.
Yes.
Okay.
That's the winning life hack right there, is reading at night.
Sam and I typically play like Wordle and like what's the other one? Connections together.
Yeah.
And then we put our phones down and we'll just like chit chat and then sleep.
So you don't read.
No, sometimes before we get in bed, we'll read.
Oh, okay. No, you're doing it wrong.
I'm supposed to read in bed.
Yes. Yes. It makes you wind down easier, because say you're reading on the couch, then you still got to get up. You got to turn your lights off. You got to like do your
Yeah.
bedtime thing. You're missing the whole like benefit of reading right before bed.
I guess so. We don't have like lamps in our in our bedroom.
Right,
So then
just
I would
get
have to
a-
get up anyway to
No.
turn the lights back off.
Well, either get a Kindle or get one of the little lights you clip to your book.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a life
A
hack.
lamp is too much light anyway. You should not be having a lamp on in your room
Okay.
before bed. That should already be off when you enter your room.
So when you're doing this, is Dan just scrolling TikTok?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've tried to get him to read. His problem is he refuses to read an entertaining book. In his mind, you have to learn
Yeah.
something.
That's like me. Yeah. It's like supposed to be educational.
No, that's daytime reading. That's daytime audiobook.
Okay.
You do not do that at night. Okay, nighttime? Like when you were little, did you read the dictionary? No, you read a story.
Yeah.
It was a fake story.
I started reading books from, I wouldn't say my childhood, not from like when I was like really young, but like Chronicles of
High
Narnia.
school? Oh, okay.
So like, yeah, maybe like high school, maybe a little bit younger.
Yeah.
Seems childish, but I'm trying to just like, these are the books I had, and I was like, I'm just trying to pick up something. Like, I wouldn't
Right.
mind reading Harry Potter right now. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah.
And just
But you
seeing if I
already-
like it.
You already saw the movies.
Yeah, I know. I've seen Chronicles of Narnia movies.
Yeah. Okay. You know, you're
I'm just trying to read something.
right. Yeah. You know what I would do is like Google sometimes, because I have my Kindle. So when I read a book, it's already recommending stuff to me and I'm on to the next book. So like maybe put a few books in that you like and then be like, what should I
Yeah.
read next?
Some listeners recommended books to me. Just first
Well,
of all, I
there
don't
you
have a
go.
Kindle, and I also haven't bought any new books yet.
Get a library card.
I don't even know where the library is. We used to have one in my town. It shut down.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Public funding, man.
Yeah, I need to go to a town over, I think, but
Oh, okay. Well, get a Kindle then.
yeah, that's probably the best move.
We have so much to talk about today. I'm kind of overwhelmed. I feel a lot of pressure for
Why is
some
that?
reason. I think because the Paralympics are coming up. I'm wearing my Paralympics hoodie, and we have a very short segment with Dani Aravich coming up.
Yeah, one-armed Dan.
Later. Yes, the one-armed Dan. She's everything Paralympics, and I'm really excited about it. But I want to do it justice. I also need to fit in a lot of personal updates. We also have a lot of funny stories, and we have limited time here.
Yeah, we do.
So
we could just record for 4 hours straight if you want.
Honestly, we could. This could be without me trying. This could be a 2-hour episode.
Yeah.
But we see the audience retention of you guys. Just FYI, we know that you don't like guests. You don't like long guest segments. You don't like. Actually, that's the only thing you don't like.
Yeah, I think if we're just chit-chatting for an hour, people will like it.
99% retention. So I was very mindful of this segment with Dani. It's very short, very to the point, and I think you're going to get a lot out of it. And then we're going to talk more about it. But let's just roll into some personal updates. I filled this section on our spreadsheet.
Yeah, I have one personal update.
Well, you start then.
Okay, I'm going skiing with Dan.
Oh my gosh.
Your husband.
Yes.
Yeah.
He has been telling me every time that I'm going to talk to you, hey, see if Mike wants to go skiing with me. I'm not doing that. I'm not going to be the decider of you going skiing with Dan. I'm like, you just have to text him. It has to come from you, not me.
Right.
Or else you're going to think that I want you to go ski with Dan.
Right. You're not going to be there, right?
No, I won't be there.
Yeah.
This is a guy's thing.
Boys trip.
Yeah. Guys being bros, dudes.
Yeah. Yep.
And when you wrote back and said that you would go, he was so excited.
Yeah. I'm going tomorrow.
Yeah.
Alex and I will drive over. We're going to meet him at the mountain, not to your house, because I think that would add an hour to our drive.
Oh, gosh. Yeah. No, you have to meet there. And he's going to start you guys on they have a pretty sweet bunny hill there.
That's what I need to be. Yeah.
Yes. and he can, give you some pointers, and you guys could just mess around on the bunny hill.
Yep. I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm nervous, which is why I need to do it.
Yes. Oh my God. Is that not the theme of my 2026? I feel like.
I'm pretty nervous about it. I was hesitant to be all right, I'm committing to this.
Yeah. That means that means you're right, that you have to do it. I'm so excited. I can't wait. I almost want to cancel my stuff just so I can go
just
watch
come
you guys
fall.
Right.
Yeah.
Dan has a 360
I was worried
camera.
also because I told Dan, I was your level is just way above ours. It's going to be so boring for you.
No, because he loves getting new people into a thing that he likes.
Okay.
So to him, that's as exciting almost as bombing down a black diamond for him.
Okay.
He obviously is super social. He loves you and Alex.
Yeah.
And he loves seeing someone having a hard time, and then he can give pointers, and then seeing them kind of catch on a little bit.
Yeah.
So no, it's not going to be boring. He's been asking me to do that for you to do this for weeks now.
Yeah, and the thing is it's just the snow has been crushing us. Right?
Yeah.
And
I know.
But spring is around the corner. I can feel it when I go outside.
Oh, hell yeah.
And it's great, but that means ski season is coming to an end.
It's waning, yep.
And
fast.
at least over here on the East Coast it is. Maybe if you're in Colorado, you're fine, but
right, you probably ski till April or May, who knows? But we're over here in the normal areas.
Yep.
Yeah, so you got to get it in. But speaking of spring, holy man, crap, poop. Yesterday, this would be 2 weeks ago or a week ago for you guys. It was sunny. We were driving at 5:30 p.m. It was still sunny. The grocery stores have spring flowers in the bouquets.
Yep.
I hear the birds chirping. It is slightly warm, 40 degrees, which feels balmy. And I could just feel spring in the air. I almost feel like it's a drug. I'm entering my not depressed era.
Yeah. I know spring is coming up because Sam took out all the spring stuff.
There you go.
Started putting away the winter stuff.
Yeah. I
That's
just put away our nutcrackers yesterday.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's exciting. Also, for me, like spring means like Boston Marathon. I don't know why.
Ooh,
like
that just stressed me out.
When we go to Boston Marathon, I'm like, oh, it's like this is the beginning of the spring season.
That is spring. All the ornamental trees they have everywhere are just blooming. Pollen is just shooting up people's noses.
Yep.
And it's like kind of warm, maybe-ish.
Yeah.
It stays light later.
Yep.
Yeah, that is. But you know what? Boston Marathon is spring.
Yes. At least for us. Yeah.
Yesterday, or I think this past weekend, was Tokyo Marathon or something.
Really?
You know
I thought it's usually after.
Don't quote me on that.
This is why
London is after.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This is why time is a construct. It doesn't mean anything.
It is. It is. I have an update that I know if you listened to last episode, this whole week you have been wondering, oh my gosh, did Erin get her period before going on the brand trip? Mm-hmm. Yes, I am sitting here with my heating pad in all my glory because I know the pain right now will not be pain in California running with fast boys and girls on some cliffside.
Right.
So I'm very happy about that. Thank you, uterus, timing. I know that everyone was wondering that. So I did want to get that out there.
Yeah.
Also, I had a call because I won't stop talking about my, pull-up goal for 2026. Mm-hmm. I had a call with a woman who specializes in getting women of all ages to do their first pull-up.
Yeah, you mentioned her last time, that there was like a specialist in this, right?
Yes. So I had the call with her, and there were some hesitations I went into the call with. Number one, do I have to go to a gym to do your program? Mm-hmm. Number two, am I too far gone to even start the program? Mm-hmm. Number three, like how dedicated do I have to be? And number four was like, how much time is this going to take? Is this going to take is this a 6-month program?
Right.
And here's the thing. You could do the whole thing at home. It's 12 weeks. A lot of people get their first pull-up by 6 weeks. And also, bonus, it's very heavily focused on mobility. So like,
important.
I can't lift my one arm fully straight over my head because I messed up my shoulder at one point. That's going to be fixed during this.
So is it like a little bit of physical therapy along with the...
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah. So because... She's like, I read the comments on your pull-up videos, and there's some bros in there telling you to just hang from that pull-up bar. And she's like, if you would go do that right now, you're really going to set yourself back because you're going to be pulling stuff that, that shouldn't be pulled. Because you have to have the strength to even just like hold.
I see.
Be like really solid in your hold. So
what are some first steps that she's having you take?
Well, she sent me the program and I told her, I said, I'm not starting it until like after I have 2 trips coming up. Mm-hmm. So I am not doing this. I'm not figuring out a hotel gym in California. And I'm not, just because it's like so new, all this stuff that I'm going to do. And then I'm also not taking weights, and I don't have access to weights visiting my parents. So we're starting it after.
Okay.
And I'm going to be giving updates like along the way on here. So.
Cool. Yeah, we need to know.
I have something. Oh, man. I don't even want to talk about this, but I am going to.
Okay.
Okay. This is one of those things like when you realize what you did, you're just almost like disgusted at yourself. Like, why did I do that? Here's what happened. Last week, I went to a grocery store that is not cheap, by the way. Mm-hmm. First, like just baseline, not cheap.
Right.
I get feta stuffed olives. There's my bank account. Okay. Right there.
$300.
Yes. Yep. And I got like all this other stuff. I was super busy that day. So I was like just going one place to the next, getting back, throwing everything in the fridge, like running out to start whatever. And I forgot about the olives, I guess. I don't know. I wasn't looking for them. So the 5 days later, I go to this store and I go to give them my reusable bags. And I was like, oh, there's olives in here. It must be from when I was here last.
Okay.
And she goes, oh, here, I'll just get rid of them for you. And I'm like, wait, well, what if I didn't pay for them? And she looked at me confused. I'm like, yeah, I think you have to scan it because like you can throw them out, but I have to pay for them.
Right.
And so she's like, okay. So she scanned them. I paid for them.
And then she threw it out.
And she threw it out.
Okay.
And I'm like, yeah, just for my, like, not karma, but
Sanity?
peace of mind.
Yeah.
Peace of mind. I wanted to know that I paid for them. And then I, like, pay for my stuff. I leave. And I'm like, I literally just paid for those olives twice. If
Yeah.
they were in my freaking bag, that means I paid for them and just left them in the bag at my house and didn't unpack them.
Right.
What in the hell, dude?
Right.
I can't get over that. Why?
So,
and she was
How do
confused.
you not know they were in there, though, when you were putting the bag back in your car?
To use it again?
Yeah.
It was it wasn't like a lot. It wasn't a jar of olives. It was
Okay, I was picturing like a jar.
No. This was like a very small plastic
Okay.
thing that they like put
Like
together.
gourmet something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. And
Yeah.
they just put it in a little thing. It was very, very, very lightweight. And then my bag itself is kind of heavy. It's like a heavy canvas.
Yeah.
So I didn't feel it in there. You would have felt it if it was a plastic bag.
Yeah, that's what I was picturing, like a plastic bag or something
This is
lighter.
like a heavy structured canvas bag.
Interesting.
So I still can't get over that because it's so much money.
Mm-hmm. You basically
And-
just told her, hey, can you take my money and put it in the trash?
Yes.
Yeah.
And here's the deal. If I hadn't paid for it, I wanted her to put my money in the trash. Like I didn't pay for it and I wanted
Yeah.
to pay for it.
Yeah.
But the fact that I paid for it twice, I'm so irritated at myself.
Yeah. I'm not surprised that you did that though, because you never want to do the wrong thing even if it's by accident.
Yeah.
So you
Right.
like made sure.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like I know in the back of your head you were like these were definitely already in here, but you were like but just in case, let me.
I thought I don't even think I knew that it was almost like in my head I thought that I left without paying for them. I don't understand why I thought that.
Yeah.
If they're in my bag, I paid for them. But in the fluster of the moment, I find these olives and I'm like, oh shoot, maybe it started because I'm like, she's going to think
Right.
that I put these in here.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm still irritated by it.
We have a story that's similar to that, don't we? Like
Yes.
the guy stealing the stuff.
This is what set me off about that
Okay.
because I related to that guy. We'll get to it, but and
Okay.
it happened to me, and I'm just really irritated.
So anytime I'm at like Aldi, I find myself putting the stuff I'm gonna buy in my shopping bag.
Okay.
I don't use the carts because I never have a quarter on me.
Oh,
Right.
interesting.
But in New Jersey, you have to bring your own bags.
Yes.
They don't give you bags. You have to buy them. I always have
Yeah.
like 100 of these canvas bags in my car.
Yeah.
But I've never like stolen anything yet by accident. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like I'll dump it all out and then put it back in the same bag.
You're really careful to like clear it out.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll literally like flip it upside down to make sure.
Yeah.
Those cameras are watching.
You know, I go into a store and I don't buy something. I'm like walking out like they think I stole something.
Yep.
I feel like I stole something.
I feel that. Even at like Target or something, like big box stores.
Yeah. I'm one of those people that goes through TSA thinking there's a gun in my bag. Someone
Yeah.
someone definitely put a gun in my bag.
Yeah. Yeah. Not today's the day.
God. Okay. Another update is I applied to be on Traders. I texted you this.
I'm excited for this. I was telling Sam yesterday because we saw an ad for it. I was
Yeah.
like, I feel like Erin's going to get on this.
I really hope I do, but I also am scared that
Yeah.
it would happen. But I'm going to roll with it if I do. It's just a very scary show, but I want to test myself. I want to test how good am I actually at reading people.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm good. I wanted to talk about just quickly like the process of
Yeah.
applying.
I want to know.
Okay, I thought that I would just have to record a quick video because that's one of the things they say, like less than a minute. Just say like who you are and some, a quick thing about you. And would you want to be a trader or a faithful and why? And that's all. So I thought I would just have to do that, put like my name and maybe contact info. I had to do the video. I had to submit like a headshot, a picture of me standing. They asked you questions like, are you good at keeping secrets? What's the biggest secret you've ever had to keep? the best lie you've told. Did you get away with it? For the lie one, I put when I launched that needle up in the air at my medical device job, I had to pretend it fell from the ceiling.
That's such a silly lie too.
Right. And then you had to like write about your personality and like why you would want to be a traitor or faithful. Also, what is your game strategy? I mean, it was so in depth. By the end of it, I'm like, oh my God, I feel like I applied to a job. Mm-hmm. You know how taxing that is? Like when you're applying for jobs, it's just like, do I even want this thing anymore? That was so much effort.
After the 5th question, you're like, I don't feel like doing this anymore.
My gosh.
Do you know how long it airs for? Or like how long you would shoot for?
Okay, here's what really worried me. At the end of the application, because during the show, you know that this lasts like a week.
The whole show is just 1 week?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm almost positive it's quick. It's like max 2 weeks because here's the thing. There's 20-some players. Each night, someone is murdered, and someone is banished by the group. That's 2 people a day.
Yeah.
And so it goes fast. Obviously, like each episode is released a week later, so seems like it's a long time. But what worried me, because I'm like, easily 2 weeks I can be away from the kids. Like I've done like 10 days, I think, maybe for like going like international or something. That's like almost 2 weeks. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the application, it was like, do you have a passport? You had to put in like the expiration date. Do you have any reservations about leaving the country? And and it said filming can take up to 4 weeks.
Wow. And
then I was like, wait, I don't know. I really don't know if I could be gone that long.
That's a long time. That's a month.
Right. And I know they're just putting that there because it could take long. Like if something happens, maybe, I don't really know. But yeah,
I could see like they're including like probably travel in that, right? Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And then I could see also that they do these
the confessionals.
I could see them being done like after the fact.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So you can like talk about the situation or what you were thinking or whatever.
Yes.
These people do.
So I don't know. I'm going to see if I even like get a response or something and just kind of go through it. If worse comes to worse and I get on the show and it is 4 weeks, maybe I could just like bring like the kids and Dan
Yeah, bring them to the location.
Yeah.
I feel like, I don't know. For some reason, I feel like you're going to get it.
I hope that would be so random if I do, because I know for a fact, like I went on the Instagram page of the casting director.
Yeah.
And because they included her link, like when you're reading about the application, and she made a video about it. Yeah. So I'm like, oh, I'll watch. Of course, I did some things wrong. I was supposed to put her as like a reference or something. Didn't do that. But in the comment section, the amount of people, some of which I know, who applied to the show that desperately want to get on that show. Mm-hmm. So they probably like made a crazy video and like, I don't know. But maybe that's not what they're looking for. Maybe they want a fuddy-duddy weirdo who pays twice for olives.
I think a lot of these these shows also look for followers and like an audience. Like you coming on would bring an audience.
Right. I don't know if they need that, though, because it's such a popular show.
Yeah, but I still feel like they do that. Like, Beast Games is like the biggest reality game show, right?
Yeah.
And he always brings people with followers. Why do you think he does that? So they can go tell hey, I'm on Beast Games.
Right.
Come watch this episode, whatever.
That's true.
And I feel like that does have some pull. You're different. You're an interesting character. So like they want that too.
Yeah, I think what my socials would help with the application process is like they can see what I am actually like.
That's what I mean. Like they can watch your videos and you're not like some suspicious person. You know what I mean? Right. Like a liability.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm hopeful about it and also scared, but I'm obviously going to keep you guys updated until I have to sign an NDA.
Right.
Yeah.
I need to know.
Okay. That's it for my personal update. So I'm going to crack open a black cherry seltzer here.
Okay. Not a Red Bull?
Nope.
Last episode we talked about Red Bull for 15 minutes, so maybe we should send them that.
Oh my God. Let's do that. Seriously.
Yeah. Okay.
This is Polar. Oh, it's just Polar seltzer.
Shout out.
It's good. Oh my gosh. We have to talk about, this is probably old news by now, but the lady that made the video, like I think she might be an influencer or something, made the video about washing your underwear in the hotel coffee machine.
Yeah, I saw that. Unfortunately, I saw that.
The amount of hotel coffee that I drink and will no longer drink.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm always scared to touch any of that stuff. Even the cups, like I feel like I need to wash it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, someone's whistling in that for no reason and then putting it back.
Oh, God. And so I couldn't watch how she did it because I knew I would just like have nightmares. But what I'm assuming she did was stuff it in the part that the water fills up because it makes the water hot in there.
Yeah, she puts it somewhere where the hot water goes through it.
Oh, God.
So I don't know if that's like where the Keurig goes, like the actual cup part.
Why? First of all.
Also, is this a troll? Are we being trolled here?
I don't think it is. I really don't think it is. This woman thought she was so clever and sharing like a hack, a life hack.
Like,
Please
I almost don't believe it.
Fake.
I almost don't believe it. Because why would you put that online if that's what you were doing?
But then wouldn't she say like, hey guys, calm down. It's fake.
I'm trying to find the link. Hang on. It says video is unavailable. The video's gone.
Oh my God. Whoa.
Probably because it's a liability.
Yeah, because she's being sued now. The hotel is suing her.
Why wouldn't they?
Yeah, for like at least $1 million because they have to replace every single coffee machine. And also like, I don't know, there's probably like monetary damages or like money lost.
Yeah.
What a out of touch.
That's
not
why, like,
thinking about other people person.
Yeah, that's why I almost didn't think it was real. I was like, I can't believe someone is that like selfish to be like, this is just for my underwear.
Right. And is she then going to drink that coffee? Because if
There's
not,
no way.
then why would she think anyone else should have to drink her underwear coffee?
Yeah, it's absolutely horrible. I don't even know who the woman's name is. Her account's gone, I think.
Wow. Yeah, probably because she had to lawyer up and the lawyer probably said, you got to get off social media. You have to delete that evidence, even though everyone has it.
Yeah. Insane. I don't even think we could share unless I can find it somewhere else. I don't know if I could share it in the visual precap.
I bet we could find someone's like stitch of it
or
like
re-upload
reaction
or something. Yeah.
Yeah. But you know what? I bet she doesn't pay twice for olives. But she's stupid in another way.
Right.
You know?
Yours is a harmless.
Mine did not harm anyone else.
Exactly. Yeah.
Just my own bank account and my own
right. Self-esteem, maybe.
Right. My own self-esteem took even further in the tank.
Yep.
Yeah, we just got to move on because I think I'm getting a little nauseous.
It's disgusting.
That's so gross. Should we talk about the bagel, ordering the bagel? I feel like we have so much to get through. Maybe we should skip that.
Okay, we could skip it for now. Let's do the Aldi guy.
Yeah. Okay. So we mentioned that there was a story similar to my olives, and this was on Threads where I saw this.
Yeah.
And this woman, she writes, "Okay, folks, settle in." Someone says that, I'm seated. Like I'm ready.
Yeah, it's all it takes. That's the hook for you.
Yes. Everyone needs to stop talking. I'm turning off anything that's playing sound. And I have to sit in for this story time. She says, yesterday my husband went to buy berries and ground turkey at Aldi and ham off the bone at Sprouts. I woke up this morning to our house alarm screeching at about 5 o'clock. My husband is not in bed with me. I hear him yelling that everything is okay, that he accidentally set it off going out to the trash. It is not trash day, so I'm not sure what has happened, but he has it handled, so okay. He comes back to bed and tells me I'm pretty sure I shoplifted. And she says, excuse me? I've been up the past few hours because I don't think the total at Aldi was high enough. He then proceeds to tell me he doesn't think the ground turkey scanned when he did the self-checkout. That's why he was in the garbage, to find the receipt. He could not find it, so he took all the clamshells of the berries out of the trash. Those like plastic berry things. He asked me not to cook the chicken. It's for our dogs. Because I think she meant turkey here. Because he was going to go back to the store and have them check and pay for the turkey. I'm sure it's fine, I say. He says, I don't need the police showing up here to arrest me. This man is dead serious. We have breakfast. He asks me to show him how to record someone on his phone. I tell him I will, but ask why he wants to record someone. He does not want to use the camera. So when the cops show up, I can show them. So he's saying when like he is certain they're coming.
Yeah.
Okay.
The cops are coming to arrest him. It's just a matter of time.
Yeah. If they thought you were stealing the turkey, they would have stopped you before you left the store. I don't know that. They have cameras. Maybe they're tracing my card back to the address. If the cops show up to arrest you, I say, and I cannot believe this is a conversation we're having, they will have a warrant. They won't examine evidence. I know that, but I can't show the judge. Like he's in court now. Like, that's where he is in his head. I love your morals and ethics, but they are not going to take you to court for a pound of ground turkey. You don't know that. Oh my God. Okay, so she goes on to explain that in Florida, it's a two-party state. So I think that means that you both need to know you have to know if someone's recording you or something like that.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe both parties need to have evidence. Who knows? She's explaining the law. So he went back to Aldi with his pound of turkey and empty berry clamshells. I told him to call me if he needed bail. So he goes into Aldi with his empty berry containers, a pound of ground turkey to turn himself in. He asked me not... Oh, wait. That's like a repeat of what she just said. So then people are asking for updates on this. Oh, no, wait. Oh, she posted a new one. I have to go to that. Hang on. Okay, Aldi turkey update. He had indeed paid for the turkey. As someone said in my original post, this really is a testament to Aldi's prices. So... Basically, there you have number one. Aldi's so cheap that he thought there's no way I rung up that turkey.
Yeah.
And number two, there are other people like me in this world that cannot stand the thought of accidentally stealing something.
I feel like though, if you went back, right, the people are going to be like, this person's crazy.
Yes.
And they're not going to know how to help you anyway.
You know what? We don't know how to help ourselves.
Yeah. Because, like, imagine showing up there, be like, you guys definitely didn't scan this. They're just going to be like, all right, well.
Right. Well, I don't know. Maybe Aldi had a way to, like, see if something was already scanned. Mm-hmm. I really don't know.
If you're doing self-checkout, all those things have, like, scales in them. So then it's like, if you don't put it there, they're like, oh, put your item in the bagging area. Or
if you put something there and it didn't scan, it'll be like, please scan the last item.
Right.
While we're talking about self-checkout, when I scan something, this is very specific stores that have this system, but when I scan something, don't tell me to put it in the bag when I just scanned it half a second ago. I'm putting it in the bag.
Yeah, I need to rearrange a couple things first.
Just hang on. My arm is literally going to the bag. You're like, place the item in the bag. I know.
Yeah. I love those machines, and I hate them at the same time.
Yeah, because 9 times out of 10, someone's going to have to come over because it did something weird.
Yeah, and like Costco started replacing a lot of theirs with self-checkouts, like a lot of their regular registers with self-checkouts.
Oh, no.
And that is not a place I want a self-checkout. I have too much stuff.
Too much stuff.
You guys do it for me.
Everything's so big.
Yeah.
And like, no.
Like 2 cases of Spindrift. That takes up the whole self-checkout thing.
Yeah. No, I don't like that at all.
Yeah.
Costco, come on. You're on our good side. You're the only one on there, except for Aldi. Okay.
Yeah. I'm trying to think if there was ever a time where like something like that happened to me where I'm like, oh, I definitely didn't scan that, or I definitely stole that by accident.
You're too efficient in the moment to have something like that happen. Like if you're unbagging groceries at your house, you're going to make sure everything's out of the bag.
Right.
And you're so nervous while you scan things, you're triple checking everything.
Yeah.
That's why it doesn't happen to you.
I think it happened once, and it was at Costco, and it wasn't my fault.
Oh, okay.
Because, like, you know, they swing the cart around. Like, there's usually 2 people checking you out. There's one person that's taking the stuff, putting it on the conveyor belt. There's one person scanning it.
Yeah.
And the person, I think, like, there was a jacket or something, kind of like under or something, and they didn't scan it. So we got a free jacket.
Right. Well, that's not your fault.
You spent like, $800, so.
Hey, you spend $800, you get a $10 jacket.
Yeah, exactly. And I did not go back. That's the thing. That's the difference between me and you.
Oh, you did not?
No. But I
my
didn't notice.
God.
I was at home. I am not going to drive 30 minutes back to Costco.
The next time you go to Costco, you should take that back.
See, that's the thing. Like, I'm no, that's done. What's done is done. That's out of my hands.
Yeah. That's going to give me anxiety now. Cops are coming to my house because I'm a witness now.
Yeah. We'll cut it. Cut that whole part.
Yeah, actually cut that. Okay. So I don't know if you guys watch the social media posts. I'm always locked in when there's an Olympian or Paralympian like unboxing all of their gear. So you can see like what's their casual gear, what's their opening ceremony gear, what's their race gear, and all the accessories that they get. I just find it super interesting. You know, it's like a ton of money for all this stuff for them.
I love unboxing videos. I'll watch it.
Yes. It's calming. I love them. But here's the deal. I always assume, they just bring an extra suitcase and they put that stuff in and they take it home. That's not the case for a lot of people because it is so expensive to get themselves to the Olympics. For a lot of sports, they are not paid. Like they're scraping by. So a lot of them they resell this stuff for either they haven't worn it or maybe they wore it once for the ceremony, but they're not selling this at like a typical market price because this is like sometimes one of a kind things or very limited. Shoes like the brown kind of boots that they were wearing for the ceremony, they're selling for $1,000.
Oh, wow.
A closing ceremony sweater, $1,200. A Ralph Lauren closing ceremony jacket with the big 2026 on it is $3,000. Another kind of jacket thing, Ralph Lauren, is $2,500. So you can, if everything sells what you're posting it as, you can make like
easy
20 grand.
Couple thousand at least.
Because the thing is, they don't just have like a couple jackets.
Yeah, they get like the whole kit, right?
They have like 5 jackets, 5 sweaters, 5 shirts, 5 like of all different color possible. And so there's like multiples of everything. If they are unsure about size, they'll get medium and large of the same thing. So, that's a lot of stuff. And I hope that they're successful in selling it because they can like fund themselves. But I think, a big question was like, do you agree that they should be able to do this? In my opinion, 100%.
Yeah, totally. Why wouldn't they?
Right. They're not asking like, give me all this stuff. It's given to them. They can keep it in their closet collecting dust or go wear it on a date or sell it. I don't care.
Yeah, if they're not using it, what else are they supposed to do with it?
Let someone enjoy it. Let like a super fan with lots of money and olive money to buy stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who are we to judge?
I would love some of that gear, but I'm not paying that
thousands.
much.
No. So speaking of the gear unboxing, the Paralympics are coming up. And once this is out, unfortunately, we have missed if you have not watched the opening ceremony, you already missed it. I don't know why I didn't think of that when I was recording with Dani, but that was already done.
Already?
Yeah, when this is coming out.
Oh.
I think it's the 6th.
Okay.
I think. So you can watch it on replay, and I'm sure we're going to talk about it next time because of something that Dani says in our interview. But before we get to her little quick segment, I do want to say some things about the Paralympics that I took notes about, okay? Because when we became Paralympic fans in Paris, when you and I went, we were brand new.
I knew
to
nothing.
Paralympics. Yes. Like brand new, period. We had just learned that it meant they run parallel to the Olympics.
Yep.
It's not because people are paralyzed.
Yes.
And we learned that there are classifications. So because you don't want
I had
people
no idea
with 2
about
legs.
that either.
Right. It's like we learned a lot. But the thing is, there were also so many sports because they have swimming. They have like all those multiple events. Winter is, I feel like, going to be way easier to understand. There's only 6 sports for Winter Paralympics.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So I think this is the time where we can like really understand what's going on.
Yeah.
The other thing is, I don't even know where to start. Okay. So
okay.
For the Olympics, right? They have biathlon where you cross country ski. You're like barely controlling your breathing. You're going to have an asthma attack. And then you need to grab your gun, lay down, and shoot targets. Every target that you miss either adds time onto your score, or you have to travel a set number of extra meters before you finish. So even though it looks like everyone's getting up after shooting at the same time, those people that had misses, they're already behind.
I see.
It's very exciting.
That.
Yeah, it's very, once you like learn those little tidbits, it's like really exciting to watch.
Do they ski with their gun on them?
Yeah, on their backs.
Okay, that's awesome.
Yeah. So with parabiathlon, which is one of Dani's sports, is for her, obviously she can see. Okay, so she's shooting these targets just like the Olympians are shooting those targets. But for the classification for visually impaired, they can't see the targets. So you're like, well, how are they going to shoot at this level of accuracy?
Yeah.
They have a sound that plays in their ear. And when it hits a certain very specific pitch, that means they are aimed at the target perfectly.
That's wild.
And they need to be completely still, control your breathing, because as you're breathing, like the sound is going like, so you have to stay. That was
a great sound effect, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It sounds like that.
Yeah, I know.
So that one I cannot wait to watch, just like knowing that that's how they're hearing.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Or shooting, yeah. And then, with Dani, she has one arm. So for the cross-country skiing in the Olympics, they are using two of those poles, man. They are like heavily relying on those poles. Dani's doing this with one pole, and she is shooting those targets with one arm.
Yeah.
So the more like I start comparing this to the Olympics, the more I'm like, man, this is way harder, and they're doing it at the same level as these Olympians. I think that we have to remember about Paralympics is like, don't get so stuck on understanding the exact classification, because when we're watching this, the commentators are going to say, this is T25. These athletes, blah, blah, blah. So that's all we have to know. Another visually impaired thing that blew my mind when I learned it, the alpine skiing. They are bombing down this mountain 80 miles per hour. Para alpine skiing for visually impaired, they are also bombing down this mountain like 70 miles an hour with a guide.
That's terrifying.
Yes. I've never seen that in my life. So I'm like, what does that even look like? And the trust that they would have to have in their guide, because during the summer Paralympics, there were sprinters. Remember that?
Yeah.
They were so fast that just to be a guide for a Paralympian, you have to basically be an Olympian.
Yeah.
Because they are going that fast. You can't have a normal person being your guide. They won't be able to keep up.
It's so crazy.
These skiing guides also have to be at that level where you can ski this downhill course that fast and guide this person.
Did we ever discover if the guide gets a medal as well?
Oh, I don't remember. I feel like they would, because the coaches, I think, also have medals in Paralympics, not Olympics, though.
Okay.
Also, here's another one like about the poles. Remember that Nordic guy or something? He was basically running uphill with his skis, and there was a video from the side, and everyone was like, "Whoa!"
Yeah.
2 poles.
Yeah.
So the people we're about to watch, they have 1 or no poles. Some of them don't have poles at all because they don't have arms to hold the poles. So they're going up. They are also running up this hill on skis. So I think I just wanted to like put that out there, that there's so many kind of like blow your mind moments when you're watching the Paralympics that you just like don't have in the Olympics. I'm not saying, you know what? I do like it better than the Olympics. I'm just going to put it out there because this is our podcast and we can say what we want.
Yeah, I think it's like if you pay attention to the details, then it becomes more interesting.
Yes, learning these things will make you want to tune in, and you're going to seek out that sport that maybe I'm talking about or someone else you see talking about. You want to talk about all the controversial men's and women's or men's hockey team, whatever. Sled hockey has that same Canadian rivalry, by the way.
Yeah, I'm excited to watch that.
Yeah. So standing hockey, they just have 1 stick, okay? And they are on 2 feet. Sled hockey, you have 2 sticks, and on the end of each stick is an ice pick that you can stab your opponent with. And that's how they get so much speed on the ice, is propelling themselves with the ice picks. You're also sitting on 1 blade. Like, I
think it's 2 really close to each other.
Oh, 2 really close to each other. It's called a sledge, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah. And there's just as much fighting in sled hockey as standing hockey. So
I need that.
yeah, there's going to be like a huge the Canadian and US players, they literally hate each other.
I know.
Yeah. A difference though is I think women are allowed to like be on the team. I don't think it's men's and women's for sled hockey.
Okay, I was trying to look into that because I think last episode I said the men and women teams, but I think it's just like a unisex sport, right? Like anyone can...
I'm pretty sure it's like wheelchair rugby.
Yeah, it's the same.
Yeah, like Sarah, she is so good she could be like the captain of the team on U.S. wheelchair rugby. So like women can be on the team. You know, they just have like to meet the same standards or whatever.
Right.
I don't know. I don't really like know how it works, but that is like interesting. So we are going to have that one hockey team to watch.
Yeah.
Which is mostly men or all men. I'm not sure.
I think there's one team that announced that there was a woman on it, and I don't know which team it was.
Okay.
I'll have to find out.
Okay, so that's my spiel about, and those are just like a few examples, honestly, of things that you want to look for that might want to get you to tune in and maybe know what's going on. Hopefully the commentators are good and they will be explaining, hey, did you know they can't see and they're shooting based on a sound? Hopefully this is all explained. But one thing is you can be a part of breaking a record just by tuning into the Paralympics, because last Paralympics, we broke the viewership record of all time, the amount of people that tuned in, and also the stadiums being sold out. So there were a lot of firsts for Paralympics in the summer, and they were also trending on social media like crazy. So just you tuning in will like work toward breaking that record again and like getting even more coverage and sponsorships and stuff for the athletes. And this is the last thing before we get to Dani's segment is if you were not following Dani, she is a huge Bravo fan like myself, and she was such a big deal. She was not only at BravoCon doing stuff for Team USA, she was also on Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen. She was one of the bartenders on one of the episodes.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Like, so she's been all over the place. She's been in Skims ads, television ads, like all this stuff. And like, because of her love of drama, that is where my question about like, what drama can we expect come from? And she has really good answers. It's a very fast segment. So lock in and pay attention, because then we're coming back with more stories. Okay. Dani, welcome to the show. Where are you right now?
I'm in a tiny alpine mountain town in the Italian Dolomites, eating pasta and skiing a little and preparing for the Paralympic Games.
I love how much you get to talk about eating pasta, because with the biathlon, which is an endurance sport, you have to eat a lot, period, especially carbs, right?
So many carbs, Erin. I accidentally lost weight when I got to Europe. And I know that sounds crazy, but I'm a very picky eater. So sometimes when we're like bopping from hotel to hotel and you're just being fed whatever they give you, I just get out of my routine and I guess I don't eat enough calories. And so I have to gain 4 pounds before the Paralympics.
Oh my God.
According to my dietitian.
You don't have a lot of time.
I know. I've gained 1 so far, and it's literally the way I've done it is I've added 2 scoops of gelato to 2 of my meals a day.
Oh, wow. Well,
but
that's a
apparently
good problem
you
to
shouldn't
have.
eat gelato in the winter.
Oh, really?
The Italians are mad at me. They're like, gelato in the winter?
Oh.
How dare you? So,
well, they don't have to gain 4 pounds in like a week, so.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. We are both Bravo fans. We live for the drama. You were at BravoCon.
I was at BravoCon.
You were also on Watch What Happens Live.
I was on Watch What Happens Live. Oh my gosh. I realized I haven't talked to you since
So I'm watching this as a fan of Bravo, and I'm seeing you. What do you think coming up in this Winter Paralympics? What type of drama can we expect? Because I'm talking during the Olympics, we had someone, that guy that like admitted to cheating on his wife. We had, the
an
curling.
athlete who stole her credit card, her teammate and physio's credit card, and has like a prison sentence.
Right, and then the
cheating, curling.
the cheating curling guy who still hasn't apologized and said really mean things.
I didn't know Canadians could curse like that.
I didn't either. That was so scary. What would be a type of drama that you think could happen this Winter Paralympics?
Ooh, this Winter Paralympics, I mean, the drama still exists with the Canadian-USA hockey rivalry. We'll see that for sure. There's drama, I feel like, in women's para snowboard. It's a combined classification. So people like Brenna Huckaby actually have to compete against people who have a lesser impairment. So people who aren't as disabled. So that could potentially be dramatic. And it'll be dramatic if Brenna kicks her ass because she's more disabled than them.
Yes.
What else? Ooh, I mean, I feel like with global politics, there's always going to be drama at the games.
Yeah.
Russia is back for the Paralympics, so they will be competing as Russia.
Wow.
What else?
Or do you think there will be any like booing going on because of countries?
I mean, potentially. I've heard that some nations are going to actually protest the opening ceremony because of political things, so that could be drama filled.
So we don't want to miss the opening ceremony then.
No, you do not want to miss it. Just some nations might not have their flag present as a form of protest.
Interesting. Okay.
Yes. What else?
See, we don't know these things on the outside. Like I wouldn't, but now that I know, I'm going to be looking at those flags.
Yeah.
Yes.
Look to see which Eastern European flags might be present or not present.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. T.
I think there's a lot of pressure on the Italian athletes to perform at home.
Yeah.
That's a big one. Ooh. Brazil is looking for its first Paralympic medal, and they have an athlete who's doing really well, and they're putting, I feel like, a lot of weight on, like, win the first Paralympic medal for Brazil. And now that the Olympic athlete won the first South American medal for Brazil, I feel like there's extra pressure on Christian and paracross country to do it.
Okay.
And there's love stories. I mean, Erin Pike, Oksana Masters are going to probably get married shortly after the Paralympic Games, and it's both their 8th Paralympics. So
my gosh. Yes. Okay.
And just so many up-and-comers who I'm, like, excited to learn their stories, too.
Yes. I think something that is important to know, like important for the audience to know, is that for Paris in the Paralympics for the summer, it was record-breaking viewership of the Paralympics, period. It was also trending on social media. It was huge. So what's really cool about it is just tuning in, like you could be part of that record-breaking. Because we're going to do it again. Bigger.
We got to do it for the winter. The winter para needs some love. It's a lot smaller in terms of there's only 6 sports contested, but winter para sports are so phenomenal and so fascinating to watch, especially if you start to understand the strategy. And I'm really hopeful. We need a Winter Paralympics to blow it out of the water because Paris did really well. I feel like London 2012 is still our gold standard in terms of like Paralympic media marketing exposure. And so we need a winter to do it well. And if it doesn't get done though this time, we got Salt Lake City 2034.
Yeah, I'm ready for that. Do you know what we can expect in terms of the commentators? Because I feel like while I was watching things in person for the Paris Paralympics, if I didn't have someone that was in the know, it was a little hard for me to understand, especially the different classifications. So I am excited to watch it on TV this year. And I'm just hoping that the commentators will be not just like hyping things up, but really explaining why things are a big deal, without making it like kind of the sob story inspirational thing. I know you guys especially do not like that. You guys are extreme athletes. So I'm hoping like that's the lens that they're talking through. But do you have any like idea about the commentators?
That's the goal. In the U.S., it is broadcast on NBC and Peacock, just like the Olympics. So each sport has an analyst who's doing the actual like play-by-play color commentating. And so hopefully, you know, they have a great team of researchers at NBC. They are fueling them with plenty of knowledge and information, and so that they can be, you know, just doing the best job they can. I mean, honestly, my goal someday is to hopefully be that once I retire, because I feel like I'm just learning and absorbing so much from the sport, not just in my my category though. Like, I really try to learn across the sitting and visually impaired categories as well, talking to coaches. I serve as an athlete rep. I serve on the board of our international federation, so I'm trying to absorb knowledge. So if I do take that route someday to be a analyst or commentator for NBC, that I will have a good chunk of knowledge to pull from. But I think that's something that as the Paralympics get better, more people tune in, like that also pushes back on the broadcast companies across the world to make sure they are giving really good broadcasts. And once the level of sport is getting so high, you need that level of broadcast too, because people want to know what they're watching and they want to understand it, and they want to have those tidbits of knowledge of strategy and all these things. But I think overall we do a great job with NBC in the States. CBC does a great job in Canada, Channel 4 in the UK. And so hopefully it'll go great. I mean, even sometimes in the Olympics still some of the commentators are hilarious. Like I heard one during Olympic cross country they had 2 experts and then someone from like NBC. And the person from NBC he said twice during the Olympic broadcast on NBC, like, and the athletes have earpieces in and they're listening to their coaches throughout the race. And all of us like pause as we're watching. We're like, that doesn't happen. This isn't F1. Like they don't get to listen to their coach as they do a cross country race.
Why did he say that?
We don't know.
Oh.
that doesn't happen.
That's kind of diabolical, because like I'm someone that I would hear that and then I would tell everybody I know. I'd be like, did you know? Did you know they're actually talking to their coach right now?
Coaches, right? Yeah. No.
Oh my gosh.
That's very important that everyone's well educated, but I think it will hopefully do a great job. And that's why, though, the more people who tune in, like, we're gonna keep getting better and better broadcasts, the more viewers we have.
Yes. So I am 100% positive on your social media at the One Armed Dan, by the way. Follow Dani. Truly entertaining, also truly educational. And you're giving, I know we're going to see the entire Paralympian experience. I know you're going to have that good content. Thanks. Who else can we kind of follow if we're not already following, if we want to get that like background type content?
So far, I'm pushing Paralympic athletes to do this because so many did it for the Olympics who, again, they don't need to be like medal contenders, the best on the team. Like, you don't have to be the biggest star in your sport to become a star on social media right now. Like, people want to see the entire athlete experience. Like, yes, we're going to cheer on Michaela Schifrin and Chloe Kim and all of them, but we also want to see like the other person on the team posting their haul of the clothes. So I want Paralympians to step up and put themselves out there, as vulnerable as it feels doing it on social media, and do it. But those who are already doing it, who I think will be excellent people to follow as they continue. Brenna Huckaby has been posting some 411s to learn about para snowboard classification. She also just got a new snowboard for the games, and it's dozens of pictures of her cat.
I saw that video. Oh my God. That I was like, jaw dropped. This is amazing. Like, love that.
It's awesome. So Brenna's going to do a great job. Declan Farmer from the men's para ice hockey team has been doing tons of great educational info to learn about the sport of para ice hockey. I think he's going to be one to continually follow. And oh my gosh, there's so many great athletes, and I just hope they all continue to post on social and really showcase the games, because I almost thought too when I started posting on my small little follower TikTok, which is growing slowly but surely.
Yes.
I was like, do people want to see the clothing haul? Like, it is the same as the Olympics. It's just a different logo. And people are like, yes, give it to me. And I'm like, okay.
You have so many comments too. Like, people are so interested. Yes. And I think so, like it's probably hard for some Paralympians and Olympians to understand that you don't, like you said, you don't need to be like gold medal contender even. If you have a little inkling of personality, and like you're willing to give people like a little behind the scenes experience, like people are here for it. We want to see it.
Yeah.
And the thing is, when we're online liking your stuff and sharing your stuff, like the algorithm's going to show us those other Paralympians that are hopefully taking your advice and showing us things from their lens. So let me think, what else? Like, what are some parting words? Because it's so normal, like, that we're chatting right now, but you are about to be on TV in your spandex thing with your skis suit and your pole and your gun. Like, what are some parting words? I feel like, because here's the thing, you're not an underdog anymore.
I'm in the mix.
Because your last Winter Olympics, you were like kind of, your last Winter Paralympics, you were kind of new-ish,
super
right?
new.
And you were just there. And I think you said in another podcast or something that people could kind of like write you off right away. Like, we don't have to worry about her,
Yeah.
So what's that like? Is it more pressure? Are you more excited?
I am trying to remove any extra pressure because I'm still, even though I've had a couple World Cup podiums, I'm in the mix a bit more. Like, there's still people that I race against that people would say they're probably going to be the ones who medal. So I kind of still slide under the radar a little, which is a beautiful place to exist because I know that on any given day, I can beat some of them, and it just depends who has the better day. And I kind of like being in that spot because, honestly, like, pressure-wise, I don't have to nothing's going to change, really, for me if I medal. I already know I made the team again for next year. Like, my health insurance is safe. And it kind of, like, allows you to feel free a bit to just go out and race. And so my friend actually commented this on my post, and I was like, oh, new nickname alert. She said on one of my posts, she said, Dark Horse Dani. And so that's kind of my motto, is Dark Horse Dani. You don't know, she could have a terrible day and miss all her shots, or she could surprise you.
Wait, I am locked into this. I feel like there's so many surprises that could come out of this Paralympics. Like, and I'm going to say this until I'm blue in the face. If you are not tuning into the Winter Paralympics, you will be left in the dust. Everyone else is going to be posting memes, posting viral moments, posting inside jokes. You're not going to know what happened, and I'm not going to catch you up on things. Lock in. Dani, like I said, you're on all platforms, right? At the One Arm Dan.
Yes.
That's where you can follow
YouTube.
you.
Just the shorts, though, not the long form.
Yeah, we're not getting crazy. And biathlon, what's your classification so we can make sure like we're definitely catching yours?
I compete in the women's standing field for biathlon and cross-country skiing. And I compete on March 7th, 8th, 10th, 13th, maybe 14th, fingers crossed, and 15th. And also just watch all the amazing para-athletes.
Of course.
NBC, Peacock. There should be something almost every single night on primetime of NBC. So if you don't have time to wake up at 6 a.m. to watch it, you can watch it on primetime or later on Peacock.
Well, thank you so much, Dani. And good luck.
Thank you.
The part that stood out to me was her gelato eating.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I was really excited because the fact that she's not an underdog anymore. So like at her last Paralympics, people were kind of just like writing her off. They're like, oh, she's new. We don't have to really like worry about her.
Yeah.
Obviously she was good enough to qualify, but I guess her competitors were like, we know the names that we need to like really beat.
Yeah.
And she wasn't one of them, but this year, man, she is good enough to beat some of these people on that podium.
Yeah. I'm excited to watch her compete, especially because like we've just like kept in touch with her over the years.
Yeah.
And she wasn't competing in the summer.
Nope.
So she was just there, kind of.
She was just there, yeah.
It'll be fun to watch her do what she does best. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So she used to be in track for Summer Paralympics, but she went on to just focus on biathlon. So
Yeah, that's cool.
and cross country. Yeah. So lots to look forward to. I hope that was helpful in like pumping you guys up for the Paralympics.
Yeah.
Now what?
All right, let's move on from some sports. I want to cover this one. There's this one account on TikTok that has been, I think it's TikTok and Instagram. This guy is so unhinged. He hires people. I've seen him hire magicians.
Oh.
This one that you've sent me is hiring a Tom Cruise impersonator. I've seen him hire Elvis impersonators. I've seen him hire motivational speakers, and he'll bring them to his house. Right. And this the person hired is fully expecting a party or something. There's nobody but him.
Okay.
Yeah. Click on the one that's the motivational speaker. Did you see that one?
No, I just clicked on it and
The people are all so confused.
so this is what I wasn't sure of. First of all, I didn't know that this was this guy's thing that he does. I thought this was just a random video that someone rented Tom Cruise.
No, this is his thing.
I didn't realize that he does this for
Yeah.
multiple videos. The thing, I hope it's going to be in the visual precap, right?
Yeah, it will be.
Because it is so awkward. They walk into this room. There are no lights on. It's during the day. The windows are shut. Like the blinds are closed. There's no lights on. They're standing by themselves. For the Tom Cruise one, at first I was like, oh, this is going to be like really fun because I thought the Tom Cruise was in on it. I thought he told the Tom Cruise like, hey, it's just going to be me. We could like do some bits. But he's walking in all excited and like wondering where the people are, say with this motivational speaker.
Yep.
And then it cuts to them doing their bit for this one guy sitting on the couch.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Like
the motivational speaker one gets me because it cuts at a certain point and the motivational speaker is just on the couch and it becomes like a therapy session.
Yeah. So
between him and the guy.
Part of me is like almost a little sad though, because did these people that he hired, does this make them feel like they're no longer kind of a big deal? Like, oh, I'm just here talking to one person. I'm usually talking to a big crowd.
Yeah.
Am I washed up?
I don't know. I mean, some of these people, they just go and do this for smaller parties, right? It's not like they're doing stadiums.
Well, not stadiums, but I bet like the motivational speaker has like a, a corporate kind of.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know where he's finding these people. I don't know if they're skits, because I have seen some that are replicating this guy now, and they're fully skits.
Okay, yeah.
This was the first guy that I've seen do it, and I think the first one he did was like a magician or a clown or something like that.
It's so interesting.
Like imagine hiring a clown, and it's just you and the clown.
Okay, and here's the other thing. This, you might be, okay. Oh my gosh. This is kind of like making me question things. Under the guy's name, his username, it says, with Ray-Ban Meta glasses. Are these people knowing they're being filmed? He was just wearing his glasses. He's not holding a cell phone up to film them. Oh my God. This is like kind of scaring me a little bit. I like feel bad for these people.
Like the magician was the first one. It got 17.2 million views on Instagram.
Wow.
He hired Santa at one point, like a Santa Claus. I don't know.
That's making me like kind of feel bad because they're letting their guard down.
I mean, he's still paying them.
Yeah, but do they know this video's going out?
Are you feeling bad because it's a video? Because it's filmed?
I think so. What if they don't know it's filmed and like they're kind of like letting their guard down around him, and now this is going out, and then the guy's
if that's the case, that's not right. But just the idea of hiring someone just for you is crazy.
That's crazy, and it is creative, and it is funny. But I feel like you should tell them that you're filming. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it is what it is. It's out there, and there's a lot of people replicating this.
I will say the Tom Cruise guy, the impersonator, that would trick me. Like, to me, he's Tom Cruise.
The thing is, a lot of these people are really good.
Yes.
So that's why I'm not sure. Like, this magician actually crushes. Yeah. But it's just awkward. That's the thing. It's awkward because it's just the one guy. Like, there's not a huge reaction after he reveals a trick. It's just him.
Yeah.
So. Oh, wow. Yeah, like the Austin Powers one, 20 million views.
Wow. Speaking of Tom Cruise, though, last night Dan and I were just like looking through all these movies trying to find something to watch. And there were like all these Tom Cruise movies that he's the main character. And Dan's like, oh, we can watch that. And I'm like, no. And I realized I can't watch a Tom Cruise movie because I can't separate his character from being Tom Cruise.
Okay. He's the first actor that you only see as the actor?
Yes.
Okay.
And we ended up watching a movie called Home or something about bank robbers in Charleston, like Boston area, the Charleston section. The families are just like a lot of bank robbers and stuff. And I was talking to Dan about it. I was like, yeah, the main character, Matt Damon. And he goes, who's the other guy? Ryan Reynolds or
Ben Affleck?
Ben Affleck was the guy. So like, yeah, the Matt Damon guy, he's like Ben Affleck. I'm like, whatever, dude. Honestly,
that's so
either
funny.
of them could have done it. They're the same.
It's the same guy.
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to move on to No Bad?
Yeah.
No bad, no sad.
You sent me this story. I love this story.
Oh my God. Yes. I love this story so much because obviously, let me preface by saying I'm a huge fan of Al Roker from the time I was a kid. He is so unproblematic, so wholesome, heartwarming, humble, a good dad, okay? He's the dad of America. He is the Mr. Rogers that's still living.
Okay.
Is Mr. Rogers dead?
Mr. Rogers has been dead for a long time, but that's a very bold statement.
I feel like he is. Let's look at the weather in your neck of the woods. He's just always happy. I love him so much. He's always on like a health journey, improving himself. And so this story is on the Today Show. Someone sent in this picture of a billboard that said, things we all agree on. And then it says real big, Al Roker. I can't agree more than that is a thing we all agree on.
So they don't know who created this billboard or who's paying for it.
No.
That's great.
But he loves it.
He loves it.
And even in the clip, you can see how humble he is about it. Mm-hmm. He's kind of like giggly and kind of like,
coy
oh,
about
I don't
it.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's so fashionable. He's so chic.
He's always in a suit, that's for sure.
He's just always looking sharp, as my Nana would say.
If you have a pocket square.
Sharp, chic.
Yes. Glasses.
Yes. Personality, charisma. The super long running career on a network without a sexual assault scandal.
Yeah. Cross our fingers.
The bar is low. I will say that. I just realized that. Yeah, the bar is very low. But he's at the top. He's way above the bar.
I love that someone spent the time to put this together. And
I do want to know what the other ones on the billboard were, like, or is it just Al Roker?
You think it like flips through?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or are there other billboards that say additional ones?
Yeah, I don't know. We'll post the video and the visual precap so you guys can see how happy. I don't know. He looks happy about it, but he's also like a little weary at the same time.
Because I feel like it's kind of like he's like, oh well, I'm sure there's other things everyone agrees on. Like he doesn't want to say like he's a big deal or something.
Yeah.
And someone said his reaction is one of the reasons why people love him so much, and I agree.
Mm-hmm. Yes, shout out Al Roker.
Yeah.
Okay, is that the end? Are we done?
Well, whenever I do the ending lately, I realize there's something else like I wanted to say.
Okay.
So I'm trying to think real quick. I'm reading a book called My Friends, but I also started an audiobook called The Alchemist, and it's a very well-known book.
I've read that multiple times.
You have? Okay.
Yeah.
Is it good? Because I'm like, what is going on with the shepherd and some king?
I think, if I remember correctly, it's good.
Is the whole thing about the shepherd?
It's like, I feel like it's just one big metaphor.
All right. I don't know if I'm liking it, but it has like 85,000, like 4.8 star reviews. So
yeah, it's one of those,
I'm doing my best, but
classics.
I'm like, I don't know if I need a classic. Just tell me what it means, I guess, and then I don't have to read it. I don't know. Okay.
All right.
Well, I'll give an update on it.
Report back.
Okay.
Report back.
All right. On that note, Thank you, everyone, for listening. Don't forget to leave us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. And we love reading your comments on Spotify. Did you know you can do that? Also, follow us on whatever platforms you're listening on. It helps us a lot. And we also love reading your comments on our social media posts at non-members only on everything. And on Instagram, Michael Motorcycle posts a visual pre-cap every Sunday evening to give you a little preview what's to come in Monday's episode. And you might want to take a peek at it as you follow along in the episode to see what we're talking about. Yeah, and thank you again to Dani for being on our podcast. I did tell her that you guys don't like guests, so we were very concise.
Yep. We should say that to every guest that comes on.
Yeah, just
no
so
one
they
wants
know.
to listen to you.
Right. And I want to tell them that so that so that it's because we want people to pay attention to what they're saying. You just can't take long to say it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Be concise. Get in and out.
Yep. We don't need you for an hour.
No.
You know how many podcasts I listen to that have a guest on the whole time? 0.
Yeah. I feel like I only listen to podcasts with guests.
Oh, wow.
No, that's not true. That's not true at all. My favorite podcasts are ones without guests.
Yes. Yeah.
But I will listen to ones with guests if I'm interested in the guest.
In the guest, yeah. But you're not loyal to that podcast.
No.
That has the guest
No,
on.
I will jump around.
Right. Same.
Okay. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
We'll see you next week.
Paralympics.
Bye.
NBC Peacock.
Wow.